that moves. enca.com.
His teachers thought they were punishing him for making a noise in class. They turned him into a laughingstock by forcing him to speak in front of his fellow students. But Vusi Thembekwayo discovered he had a natural talent for public speaking. From being booed off the stage during his school days, Vusi is now an internationally acclaimed speaker who inspires state presidents. He was at the peak of his teenage years and seemed cool to his peers. A ringleader who simply couldn't keep his mouth shut in class, Vusi Thembekwayo was rather too much for his English teacher. She wanted to teach him a lesson for being disruptive.
She then said to me, look, you're either going to go in detention or you're going to participate in a public speaking competition. And any black person, any black person who grew up in the township will tell you, you don't go home and tell your parents you've got detention. You will get a hiding bigger than, anything. So I said to the teacher, please, no detention, I'll do the public speaking thing.
Vusi took the punishment lightly.
I had 2 weeks to prepare and I didn't prepare. And the day of the public speaking came, and my topic was a movie that was released, and I'd seen the trailers of it, Mel Gibson's What Women Want, at 15 years old.
The performance was a spectacular failure. So bad that the jeering audience forced him off the stage by throwing anything they could lay their hands on at him.
I went to the teacher who gave me the challenge the following day, and I was screaming at the top of my voice, really, really upset because I'd been booed off. I was the laughingstock of the entire school. To which she simply replied and said, but you didn't prepare. No one's to blame but you.
Vusi now had something to prove. He set his mind to mastering the art of public speaking. He prepared thoroughly and entered monthly school competitions. It took just a few years before Vusi was competing and winning nationally. He had stumbled upon his true passion. It wasn't long before he won a competition in the UK, beating students from around the world.
The level of competition is extremely intense. And at that level, everybody's hungry. What's going to get you to be successful here is not how hungry you are, it's not how smart you are, it's not how talented you are, it's how hard you prepare.
By now, Vusi was one of the youngest and best speakers in the world. But something had to give. And he failed his first year BCom at Wits University and lost his scholarship. He took up a 9-to-5 job at an IT company. But out of the blue, an opportunity came knocking.
I'll never forget. And my phone rings and this old Afrikaans lady says, hi, can I please speak to Mr. Vusi? And I said, hi ma'am, I think you're talking to the right guy. She needed somebody to come and do a talk at an event that was hosted by the president, Thabo Mbeki. She needed a young man to come and speak about the future of South Africa. And she wanted me to do it. And she said, would you do it? I said, yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, dames and heren, gogos and goginas. My name is Vusi Thembekwayo, or as the British call me, Vusi Thembekwayo.
Years after he shared the stage with former President Thabo Mbeki, Vusi is still doing it. He built on the talent he discovered during his school days and is now rated among the best public speakers in the world. Vusi started his own consulting company and is now using his skills to help corporate organizations maximize their performance.
We believe in two things. One, that businesses want to grow, and the only way they can do that is through their people. and two, that the people those businesses employ want to grow in those businesses. Our job is to become the conduit, is to be the people that facilitate the process.
But he doesn't see himself as a motivational speaker.
My job's not to tell you what you can do or what your potential is. My job is to give you the tools to do what you need to do. So a lot of the work we do is actually based on sound research.
In 2011 alone, Vusi delivered over 200 keynotes all over the world, speaking to company employees and parliamentarians. Shaka Sisulu is a businessman and political activist who is being mentored by Vusi.
With Vusi, you begin to learn the amount of hard work and dedication and preparation that goes into becoming that great speaker. That it is about the hours that you put into it. It is about the research. It's about the way you use your hands, your eyes, the engagement.
If you believe it,
Like a wise entrepreneur, Vusi's mission now is to groom the next generation of young leaders using his expertise. That's it for now. Join us again next time as we explore the lives of those who believe in possibilities. My name is Mphola Kaje. Cheers.
News that moves. ENCA.com.